Are you frustrated in your business? Tired of doing all the jobs you hate? Not having enough money to recruit more staff or indeed the right staff? Do you feel like you're banging your head against a brick wall? Or maybe you're bouncing off an invisible glass ceiling and you can't break through to that next level of growth. Most entrepreneurs are like you, and they are complaining that they're cash poor, time poor and stress rich, and only doing what they love to do about 30% of the time. Brutal. Well, it doesn't have to be this way. I want to share with you a revolutionary new tool for entrepreneurs, a dynamic digital one-page strategic plan which you can use to raise finance, lead and inspire your team and create sustainable growth, giving you total clarity, confidence and consistent results. Hey everyone, I'm John Llewellyn-Davies, aka The Strategy Man, international speaker, #1 best-selling author and advisor to hundreds of businesses. And I want to help you fall back in love with your business, because the business you have now is probably not the one you set out to create in the first place. Between 50 to 70% of businesses fail within the first 18 months because of two main reasons: cash and people management. Cash flow kills them due to poor financial planning, lack of visibility, and not knowing what they don't know. Meanwhile, most businesses don't have the right people, full stop, or indeed the right people in the right roles, or they're trying to do everything themselves. The result? Most business owners are feeling like a blind hamster trapped on a wheel. They don't know what they don't know, and they don't have the time or the money to set themselves free. So just ask yourself, at this precise moment, do you know what your high-value activities are that generate the most income for you? Do you know exactly what your sales and profit were last month and how that compared to last year? Do you know what your sales targets are this month clearly? Are your team clear on their targets and their key actions? Have you allocated your budgets for all the costs this year? And how is that looking compared to actual? And do you know when you will break even, if you have already? If you answered no to any of these, it's because you're trying to run your business blind and you're not clear on the cash strategies in your business. And this might just kill you. With my background of running 20 of my own small businesses, advising over 240 businesses and speaking to thousands, there's no coincidence in what I see anymore. I know the blind spots that entrepreneurs don't address, and I see the trends and the common mistakes which are leading to huge failure rates. Not only can I save you from the big icebergs that you are enthusiastically and blindly running towards, but I can also show you how to be a reinvented entrepreneur who loves what they do, earns the money to support their desired lifestyle, and has the time to spend with their loved ones. I work with my clients on how to build the right business. Now this includes how to run a business on their terms, how to work a 3-day focused week so you can spend more quality time with their loved ones, or indeed a 5-day week for those who are currently working 7. Find, recruit and manage talent, getting the right people in the right roles. Forecasting pipeline and sales so cash flow doesn't keep them awake at night. And learning what are the high value activities that generate the most revenue, whilst connecting with the purpose of their business and reigniting their passions. So let's get straight to it and give you some of the real life examples of what this looks like and feels like. Now there's the zero to hero companies, like one of my clients who went from zero to £700,000 in a year. Boom. Now they're a service-based business and they're crushing it out there at the moment. They're all over the world. They're in Singapore, London, LA. So super fast growth is totally possible in this new age of the entrepreneur. The strategy on a page methodology guided them in a number of ways, but in particular the people strategy. As in high growth, layering top talent at the right time is critical. Because if you can't deliver on your promises, which is another part of the page, you will destroy your reputation quickly and kill your long-term business success along the way. Another company has experienced 400% growth year on year now for 3 years running. Wow! Now why? Because they're controlling their growth. They have got their people strategy in place and they have monitored the cash diligently. They actually raised money before they needed it, and they built cash reserves so they can adapt quickly and react to bigger and bigger opportunities. The cool thing about this new world is that there are amazing opportunities for super fast growth. The bad news is that super fast growth will kill you faster if you get the wrong things out of place. So, this is to help you control the fast growth that you could experience. Now, another great client success was a story of a company who delivered 800 grand in their first year, 1.8 million in their second year, and 5 million in their third year, pounds. They had a controlled growth towards exit, and they're looking to exit very, very soon. And they're ready to do so now. Now, although the revenue growth looks good, what you aren't seeing is the profit growth, as this was the focus. And we actually turned a lot of low margin work away, as the business will be valued off the profit, not the revenues. So are you measuring the right thing in your business? Now, we also put solid operational systems in early in this business, because as a £5 million company, you need very different systems to a £1 million company. And they were about to break at the 1.8 million level. So that company was about controlling and putting systems in place well in advance to allow for the growth and not to damage long-term reputation. They can now scale to about £20 million using the systems we put in place. And those were put in place when they were £1 million, which is pretty cool. It's also valuable for the company that's about to acquire them. And this work will mean a lot more cash in their pocket on the way out of the business. Now, my proudest example from the last year is a 1.2 million building company, a normal building company that was a bit niche and a bit specialist. And I advised and supported them in taking that business from 1.2 million to £1 million. Boom. A proud day at the office for me when I got that happy call from the owner. Now, if you're paying attention and you're thinking about the maths, you will realize that that has gone backwards. And so why am I proud of that one? It's because we needed to do a number of things with that company because they were broken and we needed to fix them. As a building company, they were really good at operations. They had a kind of sales piece in place, but they couldn't sell anymore because they couldn't scale it anymore. So we had to put systems in place. We had to rework the people strategy and we had to get the cash strategy in place quickly. The good news is that within that same year, from 1.2 million to 1 million, we increased the profitability by 300%, and now they can scale. It's not about revenue. We have got to measure the right thing in business. Now they're on target and they'll do about £3 million this year because they're ready to, and that's the cool bit. Now, there are some companies that I advise that discovered they weren't passionate about what they did. They had totally lost the love for it and they'd shut down their businesses and started up new ones. Some of them selling out and getting cash for something they didn't even think they had value in. Now, these people are now super passionate about the businesses they are now running. They're loving life, they're loving business, and they're re-engaging the entrepreneurial dream again. That I'm incredibly proud of, because it's not all about building a business, it's about building the right business. Check out one of my clients, an 800 grand company that was an owner basically lost his mojo, totally lost his passion. He was about to can it. He was done. Now, I was wheeled in by an accountant who said, "Derry, save this guy, will you? Because he's about to close down the business after a life's work for no return." This is sad, but true for so many businesses. Now, I went in there and he just didn't think he had any value in the business. He was totally done with it. After a life's work, he was about to walk out the door, no cash. That's sad. Now, I managed to get him back aligned. We got him focused for about 18 months. And in that space of time, we rebuilt the business and now it has value. Last month, he was offered a life-changing sum for that business, one that he could retire on. He's now in his 60s, but he turned it down as now he knows the true value of what he's built. That's awesome. He's also got the right people in there to run the business, allowing him to do what he loves again, which is game-changing for him. He didn't think that he had any value in the business. And most of you have value in your businesses that you can't even see. You have assets in your business that you're not even using. You don't even think about assets. Most people are too busy thinking about income. He had assets that he didn't leverage and he just didn't understand. Now, I'm very blessed to be able to help people like that. And I just love seeing the new reinvented, proud business owner. It's what is magic about what I do. I just wanted to give you some examples, some different examples, and to explain how people discover where they are on the entrepreneurial's journey and to use the strategy on a page methodology. And then they can supercharge their business and shortcut their path to success whilst avoiding the killer pitfalls along the way. So now it's time to reinvent yourself and create the business you set out to build in the first place. I have created for you a complete program and suite of products for entrepreneurs with businesses at all various stages of the entrepreneur's growth journey. This is delivered both in digital, so you can get it right now. I know how impatient you entrepreneurs are. And live, so you get hands-on support as well. You might currently be the entire business and you're doing everything. You don't know what you don't know. You might just be starting to look for external help and outsourcing projects. Or you might have hit the glass ceiling of growth and you don't know how to break through to the next level. This program will hand-hold you through to the next stage of growth so that your business does not have to be a sacrifice and a struggle. It's taken me 18 years to create the Business Growth Academy through hard experience, and in the last 3 years, I've refined it, tuned it, and tested it from one-man, one-woman bands right up to £200 million companies. It works. From creative companies to coaching companies, from IFAs and accountants to lawyers and tech, this is a universal process. It will work for you too, guaranteed. Here, I not only teach you how to build a great and balanced business through the strategy on a page methodology, but also a real deep dive into the spectrum of strategy, including sales, marketing, operations, finance, and people, getting each critical piece of your business totally dialed in. You'll get total clarity into the very purpose of your business, why you exist, the vision of what you want to create, and the values of what everybody in the company stands for. And more importantly, the ability to communicate this powerfully to all of your staff. Then you can cascade that strategy throughout the organization, and all your key people can be held accountable to what's truly important. If you want to release share equity within the company, and we'll talk about this more in the program of how you get top talent using this strategy, then the page can manage that too. How? Well, simple. Did the equity holder do what they said they were going to do? And this is tracked monthly for full visibility. Super cool. And that's how flexible the page is. Now, this is also great for business coaches, angel investors, and consultants too. And I'll also show you how to use it as a simple performance management tool and how to make key decisions off it. So are your team consistently doing what they say they're going to do? And are your sales and marketing people meeting their targets? Equally, it's a great tool for raising finance. It's essentially your supercharged executive page summary, which is the only page that the investors really read anyway. And it enables you to communicate your entire business proposal very quickly with passion. Think elevator pitch on a page. And I've raised millions using the page doing just this. Now, the methodology has been proven across all industries with huge success. And as I was receiving such amazing results, I had to scale it. I'm super passionate about this stuff, and I just wish I'd have had access to a Business Growth Academy a decade ago myself. Plus, my consultancy business and my speaking calendar has been full for 2 years, so I couldn't help any more businesses, which is why I've been busy creating the Business Growth Academy, so that I could reach more people and give affordable access to the businesses that need this training the most now. So here's what you get with the Business Growth Academy. It's the ultimate support bundle. Firstly, you gain access to 6 live and recorded monthly classes dialing into the methodology of strategy on a page and giving you the chance to ask questions specifically about your business strategy. This is a full online coaching and consulting program, which ensures you're building the right business by accessing exclusive training from me in the comfort of your own home or office, which is not possible outside of the Academy. Secondly, you're going to get the audio and digital version of my #1 best-selling book, BGI Strategy on a Page. This is an interactive, colourful book with lots of images and diagrams, because as we know, entrepreneurs aren't interested in boring theory. They just want to know what they don't know and learn how to apply it immediately. From reading this, you will get your entire business strategy on a page quickly, which you can use to start managing your team, raising finance, and creating sustainable growth. Now, I've provided for you in different learning styles, so you can read it in your office or listen to it on the way to work, in the car, on the train, or whilst out running, which is my personal choice. Next, you get instant access to the BGI Strategy software, a cloud-based software that transforms your strategy on a page into a forecasting and accountability tool. This allows you to set your targets and key actions for you and your team, which ensures you actually meet them every month. It becomes the ultimate tool for managing your team and yourself, so you know what is making you a return on investment or not. And you also get full visibility on your future sales and cash flow, so you can sleep easy at night knowing that you can afford your bills. And it helps you make critical decisions quickly. It has fully embedded video content, so you have everything at your fingertips. It's your strategy safety harness. Also, in order for you to go deeper on the various aspects of the page, I'm giving you access to a recording of a whole day's exclusive live event with top experts in their field, the BGI Super Congress. Now, as I'm not an expert in every area of the page, these trainers and experts will help you to discover your values, unique selling proposition, company promise, etc., so that you're fully trained before you plan your strategy. Finally, you also, and this is the super cool bit, receive 2 tickets to our live Business Growth Academy. It's basically your 2-day strategy retreat. It's the kind of thing that small businesses don't get access to. All the big businesses pay thousands of pounds for me to come in and do a board meeting with them for a couple of days once a year. This is exactly what I'm going to be doing with you guys. So all of the digital resources above will get you your strategy dialed into one page with instant access right now. Then the next step is for you to come along to the 2-day live event where we'll take you deeper, hold you accountable, and surround you with other business owners just like you. If you want to be challenged, you are going to be in a networking environment where you can be bouncing your ideas off other business owners and work out what others are doing and what are the trends out there as well, plus what's working. I'm giving you 2 tickets as most people want to bring along their key staff or business partners with them. Now, finally, you get all of this with lifetime access. That means you can do this as quickly or as slowly as you choose, and you can refer back to it at any time. You can be like most entrepreneurs who spend a few hours a week using their resources as their strategy time to work on their business every week. Or you can dip into it as little as half an hour a week. It's your choice. It's your business. If you want to go to our website and purchase all of these items individually, it would come up to over £1,000. Now, if you're serious about growing your business, you will need all of these tools. Now, this is a launch special offer and it's only available until this Friday. Now, during this launch period, you will get way more access to me because during the live training and the live event, as everything after being launched will be recorded, and so you won't be able to get access to me directly. So this is your last chance to get all your burning questions answered live. And if you thought I couldn't give you any more, think again, because I wanted this launch to be a very, very easy decision for you. So here's a bonus for you if you're in the first 200 people. I am totally clear that it is a great strategy that ensures you're building the right business. But I do not claim to be an expert in all areas of marketing, sales, operations, finance, and people. So I contacted some of my very cool friends who I work with entrepreneurs and asked them to offer you some amazing bonus gifts to support you in the areas of business that you may be weak in. Now, this ensures that when you get into the time of planning your specific functional strategies, you have additional resource to support your thinking. Now, you can check all the bonus specifics on the link below, but to give you a flavor of some of them, you have Simon Dixon. Now, Simon has provided a training package on how to raise finance from Bank to the Future. Great tool. We also have Jeff Ram, former president of the Professional Speakers Association, and Jacqueline Biggs, ex-Saatchi & Saatchi, who will guide you through proven and tested marketing techniques. We have Peter Roper and Peter Haddon, helping you with business development and sales through exclusive interviews and online training. And Chris Cooper from the Voice of America, who will explain about people management and accountability. Great tools. Now, these gifts alone are worth over £1,000, and they're priceless if you start using them, but you get them all for free when you are one of the first 200 people to join the Business Growth Academy. And I wanted to leave you with something extra special, something that only my one-to-one clients get, and something, if I had to spend just 2 hours with you and could do nothing else, this is what I would do. I would go deep on purpose. So a special bonus for you is a recorded deep dive session just on purpose. This is a 6-module digital sub-program, which you get instant access to. My clients would spend over £1,000 just for this one session, and it is game-changing. So for those who really want to go deep and ensure that your foundations are solid, then this bonus will really serve you. This will ensure you build the right strategy. Now, if after all this you're thinking, this looks amazing, but I don't have £497 to spend, then I really question whether you're in the right business or whether you're truly serious about building your business at all. So the Business Growth Academy costs you just over £9 a week. So giving up buying some coffee, cigarettes, new shoes, and maybe let's create the business that you intended to build in the first place. But just so I'm straight with you and you don't come back in a couple of months' time complaining that the price has gone up, this is a launch-only price which runs out this Friday. My promise to you is that we guarantee it all. You have 30 days, and if you don't like it and you've got no value, then there's no quibbles, money back guaranteed. So there's no risk to you, because this really is important to me. I know the value that is packed into here, and if you don't agree, then we just say so, and I'll give you back every single penny. You are 98% of the way to making the best decision to grow in your business. Just click the Buy Now button and gain instant access to the tools you've been looking for. We can be working on your business in a few minutes. How cool is the new digital age? I honor you, the entrepreneur. I believe that this is the golden age of the entrepreneur. I believe that we have the tool to help you in this golden age, in this super exciting and super fast world that we're living in, the new world of business. It's your time to reignite, reinvent, and rebuild your business. So join us today. Get a full consultancy program along with all the business tools you need to raise money, manage staff, and create sustainable growth. I look forward to seeing you in the Academy and making this your best year yet.